Thunder Broom Pilot. Are there other techniques Scientology has for personal growth that, despite surface silliness, may have a validity once one has researched other information sources? And what are their techniques for getting one to discover and face up to areas that one conveniently avoids? Boy, it's funny. I just keep getting questions coming at me about, well, is this part of Scientology okay? Or, well, what about this part over here, And so I'm just going to keep saying the same thing, which is, dude, don't do it, okay? Just stay away from Scientology. I'm telling you, there's nothing to be gained in Scientology that you're not going to get somewhere else. So just go somewhere else. It's really that simple. I mean, do some parts of Scientology have validity? Yeah, sure they do. But I ain't endorsing any of it. So I'm not going to really sit and talk about the, at least in this format show, in my Q&A show, I'm not going to talk about the pros and cons of the communications course or the study tack or any of this other stuff. I am going to get to a series where I'm going to break all this stuff down, and those videos you will see me talking about some pros and some cons to the Scientology methods and what they call the technology. But as far as my Q&A goes, if somebody asks me about, should I do some little part? No, don't do any part of Scientology. Just leave it alone. It's riddled with minds. It's a minefield of nonsense. Okay. And as far as what techniques do they have to make a person face up to, things they're not willing to face up to, well, that's the auditing procedures that they have and the overt and withhold pulling where they make you sit down and write reams of moral transgressions you've committed in the past and that sort of thing. Those are the things that they have that will get you looking at things or confronting things in your past that you might not be willing to or want to look at now. But I would never recommend that you go do those things. I'd say go see a licensed therapist who's actually certified, board certified, trained, understands what they're doing, and isn't gonna, and isn't doing what they're doing because it's a money-making scam designed to introvert you and make you think that everything that ever happened to you is all your fault. That's what Scientology is. So, when you're dealing with that as the starting point of what Scientology is, you're not going to get a lot of benefit or gain from that compared to the benefit or gain you can get from other less destructive things.